such a good concert, lad.
Oh, that's a good.
Yo,
That's a great song.
Fuck that.
That video is also amazing.
He is such a good performer. He's like quite flamboyant, but also like in a really cool, badass way. So it just comes across where he's just so confident on stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
does he not wear a kilt on the stage?
He came out with bagpipes at one point, but he just has big, massive dreads, dude. And he just like flings them all around the place. Actually, two of them have dreads.
Is he the minister?
I don't know.
No, that's the guitar player.
The guitar player?
The guitar player found Jesus. So I might find that shocking because it was like a pretty heavy metal band and they were all massively into drugs. And then he said he met Jesus one time while he was high and it made him Christian. And then he left the band and then he came back. And
Jesus wasn't all
Jesus was like, no, he's like, Korn's sick, dude. Get back in the band, lad.
Jesus demanded on the 8th day, God demanded Korn.
God created Korn, lad. And he was like, who do you think gave you the sweet guitar ball to get back up there? It was Jesus. It was fucking, like, see when we were on the audience was crazy as well because the fucking, usually when you're like fucking stadiums and shit, like the audience kind of lit up a wee bit. There was like no light in the audience. It was pitch black. So everyone was moshing, lad, and you could just like kind of see what you were doing. And it kind of felt like you were in like, do you know, like anytime it shows a depiction of hell, and it's just kind of people like kind of writhing about. It looked just like that. I was like, this is kind of fucking
Were
scary.
you in the mosh pit?
Yeah, we were like right up at the front, like the whole time, dude. There was like 3 lads in front of me, like giant lads with like no shirts on. They kind of just stood like this. And anytime I didn't want to be in the mosh pit, I just stood behind them because anytime the mosh got toward them, they just took joy in fucking the whole mosh back. And it was just crazy, lad. I was like, this is sick, dude. It's pretty good times.
They were your security.
Yeah, man. They're my security. But that was like day 3 of us in London. I was totally fucking cooked by that point. I'd barely even drank. I had like 1 tin and I fell asleep outside.
Where'd you stay?
We all stayed in fucking Jacob's living room on an air mattress. Me, Jasmine, Sierra, and our cousin Killian.
Does Jacob live in London?
He lives in Reading. It's like 20 minutes outside Reading.
London?
20 minutes outside Reading. It's far cheaper, dude.
We're going to London town.
Oh, hello. We were just constantly talking like that the whole time. It's probably annoying the shit out of everyone.
You should definitely do the rest of the episode now.
The entire time we were there, like, oh, hello, my friend.
How was London?
London, mate. And everybody was just pissed. Dude, me and Jazz get on a train, right? And it was 20 minutes to Reading, and we were like, okay, well, wait 20 minutes. This group of pure, obnoxious London lads sat right beside us, and the whole trip they were just like, oh, mate, look at the size of your cock. You've got a little cock, and he's got a big... They were talking about cocks the entire time. Like, he's got a big schlong, he has. And we were so engrossed in this, we missed our stop by an hour. Dude, we were just like, where are we, lad? Googled it, we were 1 hour away from where we're meant to be. Went up and told the guy, and he was like, oh, I was like, mate, is this going to Reading? And he was just like, mate, no, mate, he's not going to Reading. You've missed Reading by like an hour. We were like, fuck! And we had to get the hour back.
Fuck that.
And then as soon as we were about to get off the train, the woman was like, all right, see that train over there? You just jump off this train and jump right on that one. And then it started leaving, and she was like, it's not meant to be doing that. And then it just fucking left, and we had to wait half an hour to get another train, lad.
Oh,
Ran out of breath, in all sense.
That like happened to me on whenever I went to see Taylor Swift and we flew on to Manchester, so we got the train. Turns out there's a direct train from Manchester to Liverpool. I don't know this.
Irish people over in London transport cannot handle it. Lad.
So basically,
can't do it.
What we had to do was got the train on right. It was all right. Got off a stop, and I goes to Julia. I was like, well, the train says it's platform 3, and we were on platform 3.
Yeah.
But turned out platform 3 was on the other side.
Yep.
But that was platform 4.
Yeah.
So it lied to me.
Oh, yeah, lad, so confusing.
So then I didn't want to do that, and I was fucking booking my ringer up on the last day, so I just got an Uber.
Man, that's the one thing.
Like,
probably cost you like 80 quid.
£88 or something. But it was worth it because by the time you really took the fare of the train tickets were like 30 quid a piece. Like. So, and I was contemplating going first class.
Really? Lad, first, that's a scam, lad. It's exactly the same as every other class.
Lad, I got to sit in first class on the way down because there was actually one of the boys worked on the train and came up to us and goes, we were just sitting beside the first class coach and he goes, a couple of seats on there, just sat down. He was like, no one will be inspecting thousands of Taylor Swift fans on the trains. There's not going to be anyone checking today.
Yeah, man.
And then he started just singing around. You just heard him. There must be like a wee kitchen area, and then the next thing you hear is, "This goes out to all the liars in the dirty, dirty cheats."
I bet the whole train was like,
Yeah, well, Julie was. It was just like old businessmen that were raging that we were there.
man, that's it. We did that one time in the train, and the carriage we were on was fucking rammed, and like first class was just right there, it was empty. You're like, let's just fucking go into it until someone tells us to get out. And we just went in, and nobody told us to get out the entire thing, and everybody was in the like regular class, just staring in, pure raging. I was like, you can do this too, bro. Escape the Matrix, dude. Just come on in. But no, lad, I don't know, man. I think Irish people, we just can't handle that level of transport.
We're not used to it.
No, because there's fucking everywhere you want to go in London, it's like, all right, it's just 2 tubes, a train, a bus, a taxi, and then you have to run for 6 miles. And then every big old bridge,
But
and then you've got only 10 miles to go. You're like, fuck me,
that's
lads.
still quicker than driving, though.
I know it is, but it's too big. Like, I like Belfast. I like, if I need to go somewhere, I can walk. Do you know what I mean? You just walk down the town and you're there. You're so happy when you hear another Irish person when you're in London, though. And they were also, the people we ran into were also lost.
Oh, really?
They're just like, what the fuck's up with these trains? We're like, lad, we have no idea. They're like, I don't like this.
Where is all these trains coming from?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, lads, welcome to episode 26.
26.
Good morning.
26.
Good morning. 26 full of dicks. Happy Monday. You'll be listening to this.
You listen to Smooth Jazz Radio.
I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope you're going to work, and I hope your work fulfills you emotionally and spiritually, and it doesn't drain you and leave you want to kill yourself in some horrific fashion.
And remember, always shit on company time.
Yep. And also to sign up to the Patreon. We are in episode 13 of the Patreon by the time you'll be hearing this. And it's a lot of wacky good times.
It's a good time.
It's a fun time. So yeah, that's kind of it. That's
It's
kind
actually
of
better than the radio, so just may as well.
a lot of people say that, lad. A lot of our sex listeners say that it's better than the radio.
It's also cheaper than a cup of coffee.
Yeah, it is cheaper than that's good, lad. Cheaper than a cup of coffee.
Stole that.
Yeah, we're
Stole
from.
it off every other podcaster in the entire
You just come by
known
the boys,
world.
half a cup of coffee each.
Yeah, lad.
What have I done?
Have a cup of coffee each is sign up to our Patreon. And remember to sign up to BetterHelp. I'm not joking. I hope they sponsor us sometime. If you're mentally insane, ring someone on BetterHelp and scream at them down the phone. That'll make you feel better.
It's one of them things when I literally had to put like music on in the gym on Saturday for open mat.
Yeah.
And then it was like, do you know, like your adverts come on Spotify because I'm a cheap bastard.
Yeah.
But like it come on, and it's like, what does this say about me in front of everybody? It's like
It's like-
advertisement for BetterHelp.
Man, BetterHelp. Like, everybody's doing it. I have a friend.
Right, enough, because we're not actually sponsored by them. So fuck.
Okay, well, this isn't BetterHelp. This is just general therapy. Everyone's getting therapy at the moment, lad. I have a
Have
friend.
they not been?
I have a friend who rang me yesterday. It was actually hilarious. They were like, he was just like, what's the crack? And we were talking, and I said, what have you been up to? And he's like, oh, lad, fucking send up a therapy there. And I was like, why? And he was like, oh, the girl I was dating for like 6 months, just randomly got a notion, just walked in, and no warning, just broke up with her. And then I was driving away, and he was like, why did I do that? And then he's like, so just send myself up to therapy. Because I'm mental.
My girlfriend's trained to, well, no, she's trained to be a counsellor.
Right?
So it's more or less the same thing, is it not?
I think so.
What is counselling to therapy?
I think therapists are allowed to prescribe drugs.
Oh, nice. Therapists are like the fucking dealers of the mental health.
Emotional dealers.
Emotional dealers to get your emotional fix. Like, my brain isn't working. Let's see, counseling versus therapy. A counselor associated with a broader blah, 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 associated with a therapist. I think they basically do the same shit.
Yeah.
I think doing therapy would be kind of...
I generally think it's just therapists.
Do you
are
think you would
allowed
come
to-
across insane to a therapist?
Lad, I used to work in the proper mental health clinic for like a month.
Yeah, but I don't think you were trained to be there.
No, I was not.
It's like, were you working there really?
Yeah.
I did
You
all,
weren't working there, really.
I
They just
don't know.
left you in the room with all the files.
I did all the filing.
All the pedophiles.
Yep.
No, fucking...
Not allowed to talk about it.
No,
Sworn to
no,
secrecy.
And
I'm not even.
You're not even,
I didn't even say. I didn't even say nothing.
You could talk. You could blow the fucking roof off that place.
No, they were actually all really dead on, lad.
My expose is they're actually lovely people.
Yeah.
Imagine that, you're in a big, like, Vice doc expose to try to bring someone down. You're like, turns out they're actually legends. I love it here. You just get completely
I do feel real bad because, like, see, I only worked on the reception part, like, doing the admin and stuff, but the girls that were working there, I felt so bad for them because I was only, like, 19, so I'd get the door or whatever. Lad, some boys were, like, it's pure fucked on how you had to get on there. Like, you had to go see your GP, and then your GP had to give you a referral to this, and then they had to refer you to this one before you actually seen somebody proper, like, got a one-on-one with.
By that time, you're so mental already.
Lad,
you're like, I'm too crazy for this.
Like, some boys just knew that this block was here, and they just landed down and said, I need an appointment and all, and giving them girls wild grief. And
I've gone crazy. My brain's soup.
One of the girls was like crying, and I was like, oh, lad, stop crying.
The girl working at the mental health service started crying.
The boy was giving her. Yeah. I actually had to stand in front. Not that I was going to do much, like, but I had to stand at the door to make sure he didn't get on.
That's fucking wild, lad. That dude does need a fucking.
Oh no, he definitely did. Like, he definitely did.
Knew it.
But it's just they were telling me, like, you have to get, like, you can't just come off the street to go there because they're like a specialized part of it.
You should have everybody in there.
Yeah.
But lad, that's the thing. Like, I feel like when you tell your mates, you're like, "Here, what do you think of this? Help me work this out." You'll tell your mates, and your mates are probably going to be somewhat biased. They'll be like, "That's wrong," but they'll be kind of on your side. If you just tell, like, a crazy story to the therapist straight off the bat, you'll have to really think. I have to probably think about this, tell the proper story, and they're just gonna, like, conclude about, "Oh, you're a crazy bitch." Like, fuck.
Oh, definitely.
Shit. Yeah. Might do it for the crack. I kind of want to do it, just bounce comedy ideas off them. What do you think of this bit?
What do you think of this bit?
Don't steal it. Are you writing that down? Don't write down my bits. No,
I'd say you'd be a certified pedophile.
What? Sir, you were going to say lover boy, and then you said
no. I was going to say something else, but I can't remember what it was. And I went blank, and
just,
then that song came to my head.
When you go blank, the first thing you think of is pedophiles.
Pedophiles.
It's all that's in my brain, bro.
It's actually just the pedo hunters I think of. They're the best crack.
Do you ever do, like, there's sometimes you can do, like, a therapy test. I seen it in the movie Long Legs, where they just flashed up images, and they're like, say the first image that comes to your head to see if you're psychic. And then I tried it, and I was like, the first images that come to my head are so mundane and boring. My brain has got, like, nothing going on in it, dude.
So I mean, Julia asked me that question. Like, we looked up, like, a test if you're a sociopath or not. And it was basically the question, something like, the love of your life appears at your mother's funeral.
Are you boinking or not?
No. It's something like you fall in love with this man and you're infatuated by them. And you've never seen them before in your life. How do you see them again?
What did you say?
Well, I didn't know the answer originally, but Julie asked me this. It's along these lines. So I just said, "Oh, you just kill your sister and they show up."
Nice. So you
and then she was no, I just need the answer.
Okay. Is that the answer? So a sociopath would say you kill someone else.
You'd kill
directly related.
Someone else directly related to you.
Shit, that's a whole lot of effort.
So, lad, what are you? You know this one because we done this. We looked up all these questions just in case we ever got pulled in. Just
what?
Like,
I don't remember.
If we got pulled in by, like, a therapist, so we could just bluff them and really.
When did we do this?
Oh, when we were like 15.
So we were worried about getting pulled in.
No. We just thought it'd be funny.
All right, okay, I remember that. Like, if the therapist by any chance pulls us in and wants to see if we're a sociopath,
or like just say you get pulled in for an interview or whatever, and pretended to be the sociopath.
Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't think as far to, like, kill someone else. I'd be like, let's try and hook up at this funeral.
Didn't think that.
Just send them a wee snap and, like, so.
Didn't think that myself the first time I answered it, but then someone told me the answer, and then I've just not forgot it. So I'm always prepared if someone asks me that one.
Kill him. Interesting.
You kill someone closely related. Pete knew the answer. I could tell by your eyes.
You just thought of it yourself?
No, that's like it's the same question. I think it was in. Is it Always Sunny or something? It was in.
No, can't we? See, we found this out whenever. So this was about 15 years ago. Like.
Can we look up the questions that what makes someone a sociopath?
Just to fuck with people's heads is more so. I think we learnt all these answers at one point in time.
Yeah. What makes a good sociopath?
A good sociopath.
Yeah. How do I become a better sociopath?
I love this list of what makes someone like become a narcissist.
Become sexy.
There's James, make someone a sex offender.
Nice.
I kind of feel like I want to click on this one.
What makes someone sexy? Some people are drawn to physical attributes. of the face.
I'm fucked in all them.
I'd say the best, if you want to become sexy, the best is just pure confidence, dude. Just straight up be confident in your own individual abilities.
Oh, here, until you find the thing, that I listened to all the podcasts back.
Yeah.
Or like 5 of them. It was so funny because I was telling Peter this. I listened to them at the speed of 1.5.
Yeah.
And I just sound like a regular person talking.
Yeah, because you're normally talking, you're like, I just watched a crack, lad. That's what I mean.
So if you want to
hear what Aaron sounds like if he was a normal human, just speed it up to 1.5.
So does that mean technically you're walking around at 0.75 speed normal?
Yeah, should be.
Yeah, your brain's like function at 0.75.
Yeah.
What's your inner voice? Do you have like an inner voice?
Same as this one. Like.
Same.
That's why
you're sitting like, what should I do in this situation?
My girlfriend,
I don't know, lad.
My girlfriend always tries to get me to read, lad. Right?
She's like, you need to read.
Oh,
she's so stupid.
She's big on reading, like. And
she does read a lot.
I've tried to, right? Pardon me, but I was like, Julie, it's so frustrating for me reading. She's like, why? And I'm like, because I talk like this in my head, so I'm reading as I'm talking here.
Yeah.
So it's really slow.
I read less.
Her friend read 263 books last year.
And is she any smarter?
She probably would be, yeah.
Fair.
But
every time I try to read it, I just fall asleep. I'm like, it just knocks me out. My brain can't handle that level of functioning.
I think Julie's read like 30 books this year. She got a Kindle, so she's
flat to the tip.
Yeah, but
her reading.
Her friend read 260. It's like more than half a book a day.
Dude, that's too much.
Uh-huh. Well, it's probably if you went under the finer dynamics, you have to get every page, and it's a rough estimate.
Well, what kind of content is she taking in here? What are we talking? Are we talking self-help? We talking?
No, I think it's just more like crime.
Crime's cool.
I
love crime.
It'd be like crime books. Well, it'd be like detective books and like love books and
do you know what
serial killer books, I'd imagine.
I feel like if you read too many of them love books, it fucks your head. So
that would happen to you?
Dude.
It's a wee bit like what watching too much porn does to men.
Yeah, it's like, exactly. Men watching too much porn gives them realistic expectations of sex. Women reading too much love books gives them unrealistic expectations of love. Because the guys in these books are written by women.
Yeah.
So none of them are guys.
For women.
They basically want a woman dressed like a man.
You didn't see the reels of your guy like listening to 50 Shades of Grey on the audiobook really loud in public?
Yeah, just in like public.
I'd be just in his car with the window.
Yeah.
People's reactions are fucking hilarious.
I remember we used to always want to do that. Remember that video, Jada Squirts?
Yeah, which one?
Jada Fire Squirts.
Yeah.
And it was just this girl who just like squirted massive squirt blobs every time she got banged. But she was like really audible about it. And we were like, that'd be funny just to have that in your pocket and walk around Crawford's and do your shopping with like, oh my God, I'm coming. Just in the background. That'd be fucking brilliant.
Lad, I met her uncle give my ma the 50 Shades of Grey book.
I met my uncle fuck ma so good cheeks.
No, lad, like it was her uncle give my ma the 50 Shades of Grey book because he's a big reader too. So
yeah,
he reads everything.
I remember we went to the basement one time and found all his erotic novels.
Fuck?
Do you remember that? We found all the erotic novels. And we were like reading all the sexy part, and I was like, fuck, this is hot. I was like 6. I was like, damn.
That was Morgan Freeman's autobiography, James.
Dude, I remember they must have known we went and read them. We must have been, I don't know, we must have been all horned out after, because the next day they were gone.
I couldn't have read them, because I can barely
I was reading them.
You were reading them?
I was like, God damn, Unc. You're crazy.
I have a flashback of my brother and his mates. It's not really reading. Well, it kind of is to a degree.
Right.
It was just pre-internet really coming about. One of them whipped out the Nuts magazine.
Yep.
And I wanted to see it, and then I had to get chased out of the basement.
Yeah, they're like, get out, kid. We're all getting horny in here.
Yeah, so
that's an odd
what
thing,
I'm assuming happened was they all just took turns jacking off,
probably
at it.
Jacking off in the corner of the room. Dude, that's another thing guys do. That is just like get horny together. Like, it's so weird. Like,
but in
we're all
fairness,
so chubbed up right now.
In fairness, lad, back in the end days, you had to make do.
Yeah, but to be fair,
it's a bit different than now.
We still have the internet though.
Yeah, but this is like when.
But you had a desktop, lad.
Desktop communal computer where it's like.
Yeah, you're watching porn on the family computer. That's always a risk, dude. Ours was in the kitchen, so if I wanted to watch porn, I was like watching porn in the kitchen where my family cooks. I was like jacking off, and then like 2 hours later, Mom's making a casserole. It's so upsetting. Take it back.
And you'd wanked into the casserole.
Yeah, yes, lad, of course. What do you think was the secret sauce? What do you think all those neighbours loves coming to our house? Casserole.
But like it makes sense back in them days, like because it's
Makes
not.
sense, but it's gross.
It wasn't as accessible. It wasn't as accessible as it is now.
I feel like that would be like a really good skit for like like one of them like American Pie style movies. It's like all the neighbors around like eating fucking.
Like, why is it so good? And just a kid like, I don't know, guys.
It's like the episode of South Park when Butters gives all the boys the secret milk, but it turns out he's just jacking half of all these milk bottles.
And all the guys are drinking.
All the Waynes are drinking it, and his dad walks up and sees how he makes it. He's like, it comes out of me at night. He collects his wet dreams or something like that.
It's fucking hilarious, dude. Fucking wet dreams are also weird. I didn't actually have wet dreams till my 20s. Like, I never had them when I was 10.
I can't.
I swear to fuck, dude. I remember in my 20s, I stopped jacking. I think I jacked off too much to have a wet dream. But in my 20s, I stopped jacking off, and then it was wet dream. My bed was soaked. It was gross, at it. Oh, it was awful. But you had like sex dreams the sex dreams are like, feels just like having sex.
Oh, here, just for people listening, you should maybe drop a comment if you were pre-internet. What did you use to jack off?
Chat, drop a comment if you jacked off in the kitchen.
A Next catalog, a family desktop, an
What is-
OK magazine.
Did you ever jack off to a catalog, like a Next catalog? Or
Oh
anything?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you? Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if I did or not. Maybe did.
There was definitely a few bushes behind some fine lingerie.
Yeah. A few bushes. Fucking.
Let's go back.
That's going back a while, lad. Yeah.
That's more for millennial
I used to
listeners.
jack off to the kitchen selection section. It's just pictures of ovens and stuff.
I thought you jacked off to the Argos catalog now.
Yeah. Why?
All the toys.
All right.
The Argos catalog.
Lad, the Argos catalog was sick. I love Argos.
They don't do the catalogs anymore.
Oh what?
No, what? No, they do. You have to go in store, read the catalog, and then go up to the desk and like page 53. This fucking H drummer.
you tape it on the computer.
But you still have to read the catalog.
But as the catalog,
You're in there jacking off into the catalog. Like, this is how I used to do it.
That's why they don't give the catalogs out anymore.
Yeah.
They're under lock
They
and
keep
key now.
coming back covered in semen. There's too much semen covered catalogs. Nobody could read what pages stuff.
Main, whenever we got we've already spoke about it, but like the PSPs were a game changer. Like, cause
We used to look up 8th Street Latinas.
like at this point, James had the wireless internet, and we still had the one you had to plug in.
Yep. So I mean, just my house was the jack off hotspot.
No, we would go and download the videos.
And everyone would just go to the bathroom and jack off.
I had like a gigabyte memory card, and that was just full with porn.
Yeah. And that's why, we talked about this, but that's why we left Alvin and the Chipmunks 3 halfway through. Because we were like, wait a minute. My man's going to find all that porn in our PSP. Like,
But then that
ended
up being the best day ever because the day before we found out how to download the pictures.
Yeah.
But then that day we found out how to download the videos.
Yes, lad.
Changed our lives.
Yeah, lad. That was all the PSP. Portable, sexy porn. Portable, sexy porn PSP.
I thought it was a P4P. I was like, porn for people.
No. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
You should read, dude.
I should read.
Porn for the people.
Porn people. It's the people's porn.
But yeah, no, I don't even watch porn now.
No.
I never, ever really look at it.
No, not really myself.
No, not a porn guy.
No,
you're not a porn guy.
Not
Peter.
anymore.
Yeah, it's pointless. It's kind of weird when you think about it. You're just like jacking off to some other people having sex. You're sitting there like, yeah, dude.
I feel a bit dirty after.
I don't feel dirty. I just think it just feels weird in general. I'm like, it's kind of sad, dude. Do you know what I mean? It just feels sad.
Okay.
Like somebody say something.
So somebody's jacking off right now, crying.
Yeah, probably.
We just put a wee minute silence there for the person that's got their dick in their hand right now.
Yeah. Anybody chat, drop a comment if you get your dick in the hand right now. Drop a comment
we
if your
should do a
favorite
live
porn
one.
categories, chat. Oh, can we look up what the most common porn category is in Ireland? Because you can see it on the map all over the world.
Right. Well, I'm just going to guess MILF. MILF
I
seems
think
to
it's
have a
actually like
resurgence.
Stepsister or something like that.
Is it?
Is this going to actually show me porn? Because I don't want to watch it.
No, it'll show you like what's most popular where?
Right.
Ireland's most Irish.
Irish most popular search is Irish, MILF,
MILF.
lesbian, threesome, and Geo. They love Geo.
Oh, should you not
Everyone's
see?
in
Do
the
you not
Ra and
see?
Geo, and they're like,
No, do you not see the video of the fucking prison guard? All the prison guards are like, one was getting banged by one of the prisoners,
yeah, but
and the other one was just smoking a joint, be like, "It's how we do. It's how we fucking do."
No, but that'd be the ultimate. Like, imagine like you're a prisoner or a fucking police officer, and you just both find each other hot, and you're like, this would be so hot if we could bang.
I love Ireland's top relative categories.
What does relative mean?
I'm not really sure.
Oh my god, British is number 1.
Gay daddy number 2.
Categories
Gay twink number 3. We love the twinks in Ireland.
Categories most are viewed more often by Irish visitors when compared to the world. A lot of gay.
A lot of gay, boy.
Gay.
A lot of
Gay
gay.
is the
Actually.
second,
Oh my god,
3rd,
there's vintage.
and 5th top choice.
There's vintage.
Holy shit, like gay, dude, like
That's
gays,
not-
like most of them. Guys, what are you doing out
What
there?
is this one? Gay solo meal.
Why are you not on Grindr?
Oh, this doesn't include
I haven't
us.
seen
lad.
any of y'all.
Oh right, okay. This gives you, this
Dublin's favourite is Dublin.
Nice. Of course it is.
Galway's is Redhead.
Donegal.
Wicklow love the Japanese porn, lads.
Femdom.
Who loves the big job?
Cork loves the BBWs.
Longford loves big ass.
And
Sounds like-
Waterford loves pagan.
That sounds like the most 10-year-old porn search ever.
And
big ass porn.
The Kerry people love ebony.
Awfully love the transgenders.
And
Shout out to Awfully.
Limerick loves big tits.
Yeah, Limerick loves big tits.
Westmeath loves skirt. That's because they're near the water.
Yeah, that's it. They're
why
dying
the
for about a
fuck-
coastline.
Why is Louth ASMR?
Right here. I think I have to go back and look up England here.
Yeah, let's see
Or
what
no,
England's at.
UK. Do UK.
Lad, is
Then
anybody
you
else
see
just
us.
so warm all the time now? I'm fucking so warm right
Lad,
now.
I'm disgustingly sweaty.
I love the way
Scotland loves pagan.
The entire of Scotland have just concluded
Just
they love pagan.
pagan.
There's
Well,
no
I mean,
like.
I mean,
So,
they
the
have-
Southwest loves glory holes.
They have
What the
been,
fuck is joy? J-O-Y.
don't
jack
know.
off instructional.
Is that what it is? Wow, dude, you watch way more porn than me.
But it's quite funny because it's like Scotland's clearly been getting fucked for years. So like,
They just love the pagan.
The entirety of Scotland is pagan.
Northern Ireland loves mature porn. Grow up, guys. I just want y'all to grow up.
I just want you to be
so
realistic.
Southwest glory hole.
Southwest loves the glory hole. And
Relative.
Smoking.
Southeast
So we-
England loves piss porn.
Scotland as a whole loves a solo meal.
It says up there the Northern Ireland.
Is this the gay one?
Could be. The Northern Ireland relative category is smoking. That's all you, dude.
Turkish
But-
searches
but
in the UK.
Is this where it's like after the fucking riots? It's like the fucking Arab porn fucking shoots up, and it's like, come on, guys.
Yeah, it seems to be.
They're just trying to fuck with them, or you think?
That's hilarious, dude.
I just
Everybody's dirty wee fuckers like behind.
Scotland loves pagan. That's what I've learned today.
Right.
Everybody's kinky love freaks. Europe.
I feel like there's more.
Oh, what do you think Japan's top porn search is?
Blurred,
Maybe.
Unblurred.
unblurred. That's if you show blurred porn.
Do you think they
in
get out of
Japan, you
Japan and be shocked that someone actually doesn't have a blurry cock?
Oh, what is this?
What is that?
Wait,
I
is there,
see it
is
so
there a way we
clear.
can
Say
get?
it like that.
Not gonna say it, God.
Oh, what is
I've been
this?
media trained, lad. I don't do that.
What is this abomination?
You, worse, Aaron, you need to go through some media training again, my friend.
I'm just quoting South Park.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to know what's on this website.
Which one are we looking up now?
I just want to see what like.
Pride, like the top gay searches are?
No, I just want to see like. Is there like an overall world like map?
Peter's laptop will be infiltrated, and it's like this motherfucker searches everything.
This guy's searches are insane. They're
I've
off the charts.
I've never seen anything like this. World porn.
Chat, drop a fire emoji in the chat if you're watching porn right now.
If you're driving to work listening to this, watching porn, you drop a chat right
Dude,
now.
I've seen videos of like men driving trucks, like truck driver fucking porn is like a thing. And they'll just like jack off while they're driving. So you never know. Like, guy driving a truck up and down the M2 is
because they're
just
too high up. Like.
whacking off, dude.
Too high up.
No one can see it. Like,
But damn, What about breakdancing making a resurgence?
Yes, lad.
Well, did it ever leave?
It popped off, and the Olympics have cancelled it.
Why? I don't get this.
That Australian girl ruined it for everybody. She did so good. They were like, she's the best.
Nobody
she's the
could
best.
beat her.
No one
What
could
was
beat
it?
that.
She scored 0, did she?
Yeah, and she put up a post on Facebook, I think, after that, being like, all these athletes training for years to get to where they are. I trained for 37 minutes. Everyone's like, yeah, we know. It's pretty obvious.
There's two main people in the Olympics this year. It's your daughter. Is it Reagan? That's her name.
Is that the girl with...
That's her breakdancing
That's
name.
the breakdance name, and the guy with the gun.
The guy from Turkey with the gun.
With no equipment, just...
Everyone's saying he's like totally a hitman, but he just like didn't want to look too good.
No,
But
do you think so?
he definitely could have. I watched that back, lad, and that guy definitely could have won it easy.
I love all the Japanese people, lad. They look like anime characters, and they're just pure, like, with all their hair down, the glasses and shit. It's
But
cool.
like everyone else has got like special gear and all. He's just fucking.
Can we look him up? What his deal
all,
is?
all the athletes, a lot of athletes that won gold, just that was their pose.
They just stood there. Like,
Just your man.
dang, 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 badge.
Like that man didn't give a fuck.
Shooting casual Turkish shooter goes viral. Teammate says he earned it.
He should have won.
Oh, that man's
I
good.
didn't even watch it,
But
but he should have won.
To be fair, there's a lot of stuff in the Olympics that, like, you know, people, like, I think even with the speed timing, for example, the guy who set the new world record ended up coming third.
Really?
You're like, I know, like, it's just weird how it can work out that way because it's like, you know, it's like people versing off each other, but then
Yeah, when you add up all the points and stuff, you're like,
But
yeah, he
then-
set a world record, but he's still not enough to be.
Did you see the Great Britain skateboarding team was a bunch of like 16-year-olds and then
One 40-year-old guy.
51-year-old man.
Yeah, dude.
But turns out he's actually a pro skater.
He
and
never
like,
gave up on that dream, dude.
no, he's a pro skater and he's like best mates with Tony Hawk. Like
No,
he's
I know.
actually legit.
That's what I'm saying. He just never gave up on that fucking
And
pro
then
skater
Tony
dream.
Hawk was what? I don't even think Tony Hawk was rooting for the US. I think he was rooting for the UK.
Tony Hawk doesn't skateboard anymore. He retired. He officially retired. from skateboarding.
But like to be fair,
oh,
probably fucked his entire
bones are
body.
shattered to shit.
Did you ever play Tony Hawk? I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, I believe, on the Nintendo GameCube.
Oh, bro, the soundtrack was off the chain.
That was
It
amazing.
was like always sick. I just love going on and making my own skate parks.
Yeah,
And then
that's
I'd
all I ever did.
Making my guy like skate into a pit of spikes.
And see, I would make the pit so deep to see if I could get out. And
You never could.
once I did, I think.
No, man, did you see Jake Paul's now going to become a wrestler? See that? For the Olympics, or sorry, he is a wrestler, but he's going to enter the Olympics.
Oh, like proper Greco wrestling?
Yeah, because he was like, I'm fucking sick of US not taking home the gold. I'm going to do it for us. Also, Ireland's top. They've won the most medals in boxing. So we love fighting. We're drinking and
They
fighting.
do. Drinking and fighting. Sure, that's what Chris Eubank Sr. said. What was it? It was like, never count your shell. Never think you've won against an Irishman because he goes, I fought them and they just keep coming back. It's not exactly what he said, but it's basically just said they're hard as nails.
They
So
just keep getting back up.
that's not about Chris Eubank Jr.
I don't know who it is, dude.
Here, Peter, can you go onto YouTube and type in Chris Eubank Sr. talking?
Jack
Like-
Paul Wrestle Talk. Yeah, so he's looking to join the Olympic American wrestling team.
Eubank Sr.
It might be Logan Paul. One of them motherfuckers.
Logan Paul's already.
Oh, yes, this dude, Chris Eubank.
A sweetie.
Oh, hello, would you like a sweetie?
Yeah, but that
Yes, it's amazing.
man would kill you.
I know, man. He's one of them like rare dudes that like you would definitely think is a homosexual.
Was it him? Go on to his fight record because I want to see. Was it him that there was either him or Nigel Benn? They left the boy. I think they like
total fights.
52 wins, 45 wins by KO, 23 losses, 5 draws, 2. That's a sick record.
Would you go down to? His,
Would you like a sweetie,
to his
darling?
no, to his actual who he was fighting, because there was either him or was it Nigel Benn? They fought this boy. I can't remember the boy's name, but he was like really. It was.
Fought them together.
He was a bad cunt. He beat him. What's the fuck was his name?
And it's this guy who said Irish people are great at fighting. See when that's over, I'm going to go to the toilet so hard.
No, it wasn't. Maybe it was Nigel Benn. Basically, the boy that was fighting was so like he had these 2 pit bull dogs, and he would like sellotape or duct tape Labradors mouth shut and let the pit bulls eat them.
What the fuck? Why?
Just to It was a bad. It was. I was about to say badass.
It was fucking
It was like a
sick, dude.
A proper bad,
It was lit.
a bad bastard, and then he was fighting either him or I think it was Nigel Benn maybe, and he fucking
Chris Eubank beat the shit out of him.
oh lad, like, your boy turned into pure cabbage. Like,
Good.
I'm gonna try to find this boy's name. James, continue you talking there.
Fucking well. I always admire. I know nothing about him. I always admire Chris Eubank. He seems like a great guy. He's got an amazing shimmer to his head. That head is bald, folks. Look at it. He's probably using some premium.
Gerald
shit.
McClellan.
Thank God, I was floundering.
Gerald McClellan. He was a fucking bad bastard. Like, he was a really good boxer, and yeah, he fought Nigel Benn, and like Nigel Benn just murked him. Like, he's
Oh fuck yeah, he's actually wheelchair bound.
Like, he's actually a vegetable. Like,
Man, see that's the thing. Like people ask me, "Do I want to go into the boxing again?" And I was like, "No, dude."
but like in my opinion, he kind of deserves that.
This guy,
probably
yeah.
Like imagine sellotaping like duct taping like dogs' mouths shut and letting pit bulls just fucking gives pit bulls a bad name. That's another topic that annoys me.
And he let Mr. Worldwide eat the fucking Labrador, dude.
Mr. Worldwide eat the Labrador.
Mr. Worldwide. Blah, blah, blah.
But no, lad, I get really annoyed about people saying pit bulls are bad dogs, just bad owners.
Lad, pit bulls are cute wee fuckers. Like,
Did you ever see? I wanted one of them XL.
so
bullies.
what if they eat a wee kid once a year?
Lad, that's the owner's fault.
Exactly.
You should
lad.
never leave a dog alone with a kid anyway.
Exactly. Lad.
Because the kid might, a young kid, because a young kid will fucking.
Sometimes
rip at it.
toddlers are annoying as well.
Yeah, I don't blame a dog for that.
Yeah, lad. Do you know what I think? Like
I
sometimes
do
you
it.
see a kid acting up in the fucking shopping center. You're like, I wish I could just fucking eat you.
Nah, lad, I don't go on like that.
Not like in a bad way, a violent way,
I don't.
where they die.
Don't go on like
I
that.
sometimes do. Sometimes when you see like a kid getting absolutely murked in the shop by their ma, you're like, yes, lad.
I haven't seen
Give him another one for me.
Imagine saying that.
Give him another good smack.
Just give him an wee whip bear for me, please.
I know you do see parents sometimes when their kids are acting up, and then the parent screams at their kid in public, and you're just like acting all high and mighty, like, come on, guy, he's just looking some sweets. But you know what? If I was your kid, you'd be like, shut the fuck up.
No,
probably like 10 years of that.
I actually think that parents should be allowed to give her, not like beat the shit out of them, but
A wee
give 'em
slap?
wee-
Did your dad ever slap you?
My dad slapped me maybe 3 or 4 times.
Really? Dad?
Not like I was being a wee cunt. Like I do
Yeah.
remember this. Like
Is that why you speak so slow now?
yeah, he beat me, turned me into a vegetable. It wasn't really my dad. It was more my ma.
Yeah.
But sure, my ma hit you.
Did she? I can't remember that.
We were being bad wee articles when we were younger.
What do we do?
Can't remember. We did something to Jordan and we broke something, and then my ma came in and slapped me, and then she slapped you.
She's like, you're getting one too, bitch. Just knocked me out.
You got your bum beat. I only got slapped on the bum, really.
I think I've only been slapped by your ma
Yeah,
on the bum. I think my ma slapped me on the leg once.
Your
She just
ma-
gave me a wild fucking.
your ma was too soft, lad.
That she was great though.
Too soft.
I was a good kid.
No, you were not.
He said,
You
well,
always got me in trouble.
that's because I was smarter than you, dude. I always knew how to pin it in you. It was an honor. Look at him.
No,
He
in
definitely did.
fairness, looking back, like my ma had me, my wee brother.
And you just were
around the
annoying as
same-
fuck.
Aye,
lad.
like we really were.
You just were like, why's my ma so annoying? And
Yeah,
then-
but then at the top of that, yeah, my older brother he was like, like ma would get phone calls saying Ryan was doing this up the town or something.
Yeah,
like,
like-
he was being bad and out drinking. So she had that pressure. Then she had me and Jordan fighting each other all the time.
yeah, and then she had like 2 girls as well.
But like Amy and Megan,
I know, but like
got a
they-
soft touch.
all that craziness with like 5 kids.
Yeah,
would drive you
I really wouldn't blame her. I
remember
actually applaud her for
you used, to
doing that.
you used to do this thing where we'd be in your room and your mom would be like, Arn. And I'd be like, Arn, mom's calling. You're like, oh no. And then she'd be like, Arn. And I'd be like, Arn, just say what? You'd be like, no. And then she'd be like, Arn. And you'd be like, what? I'd be like, Jesus.
Lad, I mean, like this is so.
I'd kill you too.
Lad, I mean, this is so funny. Like we all just slab her. So she would also. I'm surprised she hasn't lost her mind, but she was always big on like once you finish your dinner, put your plate in the dishwasher.
Yep.
Right, my wee sister really fucked her off, and I can't remember what it was. And Ma was going mad, and she was like, "Fucking, you're so ungrateful," and blah blah, and she because Amy didn't want her dinner as well. But
Oh.
Amy really fucked her off, and we'd all fucked her off us day.
Yeah.
My dad was just sitting there like, "Oh God.
He's like, I hate you all. Please shut up.
And she just threw the wee plastic plate on the bench beside the sink. And I turned around to my dad and I go, dishes on the dishwasher. And he goes, don't fucking dare.
Yeah. Hey, dishes on the dishwasher, man.
Dishes on the dishwasher, please.
Yeah, lad.
But no, I haven't.
You just drove your mom
we
fucking
didn't
insane,
get like it's not like we were getting fucking bit left, right, and centre. It's like you got a wee smack if you're being a dick.
Yeah, which is where regularly dicks.
Lad, I really admire her for not losing her
Not
fucking
killing
mind.
you as a child.
I would have just pushed me down the stairs, and that would have put an end
Do you
to
know
it.
that time my sister was babysitting you, and was it you just kept saying to her, "What's your deal?"
Oh, I.
She was like, anything she would say, you'd be like, "Yo, Kira, what's your deal?" She'd be like, "What do you mean?" You'd be like, "What's your deal?" And she's like, "I don't have a deal." And you'd be like, "What's your deal?"
But lad, you're
And she eventually lost the plot.
in fairness,
You're my fucking deal.
you're saying that as if that took long. That was like 3 times saying that.
Kira had a hair trigger as a kid.
She was mental.
Yeah, she was
And
kind of mad as a kid.
She always but
Yeah, I know. I
always
was like,
butt
Kira,
lad.
don't just ignore him.
like no lad. That was the best part about Kira babysitting us. She always but
Yeah.
like she had such a short trigger and it was so funny.
But I imagine babysitting a bunch of lads is, I imagine, the worst fate on earth. Because I remember, like, my house as a kid was just full of sisters. It was me and the sisters. That's what my fucking gang was called. James and the sisters. Well, that sounds terrifying, dude. That sounds kind of scary. But our house was very chill all the time because girls were just chiller. And then anytime I want to stay at, like, lads' house, I was like, this is like a war zone, dude.
Yeah.
Guys are just, like, running, fighting each other, jumping off walls, just coming on shit. Like, I split a bed sheet in half. I love
But
that line.
lad, my mom even showed us some of my friends.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, like,
your
it's-
friends knew that your ma didn't take shit, and like everyone was kind of scared of your ma.
Like,
She had no problem with yelling at them. They're just like screaming at them.
I'm pretty sure. I think it was Niall said come down to my house and like my mom scolded all of us.
Yeah, she came out of the living room.
And she was there and
We were
she,
sitting up watching UFC. Your ma just came out and just roared at us. We were like, "Uh-oh."
she said, "Don't drink it in the fucking living room." And
That was the same night that you also came out and you were like, "Here, lads, watch this. Glass flip bottle challenge." And you just threw a glass bottle in there and smashed all
I
the floor.
didn't. It was a
I
pint.
said, "What are you
It
doing?"
was a
dude?"
pint glass and I threw it on the carpet because I thought the carpet wouldn't make it smash.
Almost
And it went
like,
everywhere.
why would you do that, lad? You're like, what's this? And just smash the glass in the carpet.
Well, he said to me, I think Niall said to me one day, it's like, I haven't been shouted at by your mom in a long time, lad. Maybe you should call down.
Yeah, because your house was kind of the meeting point for everybody. So everyone would come down and your mom was like, "No, I'm not having this today, boys. Shut the fuck up."
But lad, it was funny. Like,
Yeah.
I don't blame her, lad, but I did laugh when she was like, I think she had been on the drink, and I just think she wanted to shout at this point.
Do you know what your mom always reminds? Do you know, like movies, the way like say if there's like a black mother figure and all the guys are scared of her, your mom was the black mother figure.
Yeah.
Scary,
Like, who was it?
loving but terrifying.
I think my ma scolded all the cousins to some degree too. I think
Yeah.
everyone's been scolded. My ma,
Your ma and one of our other aunties was a big scolder as well.
sure, just the other one that like grab you from under the fucking
So I pooped
table.
I pooped on her toilet seat.
Should have beat you.
Yeah, because I was a kid and I was like standing on the toilet bowl and I was like, I'm gonna try and poop into it from standing on it. And then I pooped and somehow it just went all over the floor. I have no idea what way I was aiming. And I was like, oh shit. So I just pulled up my trousers and ran down, hit onto the kitchen table. And it was like that scene from Matilda when Miss Trunchbull's looking for Matilda.
I thought you were about to say it was like Bruce's face.
No. Well, it was like that.
A mixture of those.
I
two
just
scenes.
remember her being like going around the house, being like, "Hey, shit in the floor." I was like, "Oh fuck!" She was going around like just tearing everyone's trousers down to see who was covered in shit. And then she eventually got to me, just pulled down mine, and there was just shit everywhere, and she just like slapped me, dude. And I was like, "Ah!" Covered in shit, I'm getting a slap.
But see, I would have been all right with that because I would you weren't used to the slap.
No,
Your ma let you have to lately.
dude, I was a great
No,
kid.
you were not.
I was.
You were not.
I was fucking great.
No, you weren't.
I think my mom just gave me a lot of leeway to like.
I mean, you were the only boy, lad.
Yeah, she
That's
was
why-
like, just do what you want.
she was like, it's my baby boy.
Well, maybe she never really said anything like that. She just let me, like, she always kind of focused on my sisters, and then for me, she was like, you can figure it out.
But
And I kind of like that though.
but lad, that's mothers just let the boys away with murder.
Yeah.
Except my ma.
My mom used to do the
She
same.
lets no one away with murder.
She says no. She she causes the murder. We've only got 9 seconds left.
Right, guys, thanks for watching. Come over to Patreon to hear more stories.
See ya.
Bye.
I'm gonna put myself.
I'm gonna fucking.